the topic that we want to talk about, it's really interesting to me because I had a long conversation with William last night and this morning about it all, and how we are going deeper and deeper into new levels of consciousness with Reiki. And for me, a lot of this shifted very dramatically when I received Holy Fire Reiki training, or Reiki energy, back in 2014. And I had been practicing the way I was practicing for a lot of years. And my sessions were very much the same. And when Holy Fire came in, it said, I want to teach you new things. And it was a really big shift for me because I would go into my sessions and I would ask the energy to show me, okay, how do you do this same thing that I have been doing? Because my sessions really involve very much around things like soul retrieval, thousands of soul retrievals, 16 years of them. So asking Holy Fire and Reiki. So for those of you that aren't Holy Fire, I'm not trying to say that's what you need to do to have all of these insights and information come to you, but that's how it worked for me. So as I have been working with Holy Fire, and it continually says, let me show you how I do this work, which is what brought in the animal Reiki courses with Robyn and I and Sue and Pam, and also these next step, and then now the 12 heavens classes. The energy is what is showing us what it wants us to teach and talk about. And for me, it's all about accessing higher levels of consciousness in the way I think and my daily life, like how it applies. We've been really calling it applied spirituality. So one of the concepts that came in with Holy Fire was about the 12 heavens of consciousness. And originally it started coming in with the first 3 heavens, like to get to know what those are, what they do, how it is to work with them, how are they relevant with Reiki, how do I use them in my daily life personally, and then also how do they apply in my sessions, and really getting to understand it. And one of the things I want to very, clarify right away, we are definitely not claiming to have figured out the full nature of the universe and creation. We also know that you may have completely different beliefs or views or understanding of these concepts. And it's also appropriate for you to use a name that matches you more than like we use 12 heavens. But for me, it's 12 heavens of consciousness. And these frequencies of consciousness are actually here on the earth. They're within our body. They are part of our spirit. And they are also in what we think of as the spiritual realms or the infinite realms, creation realms, again, heaven, whatever you call that. So I asked it why it called itself the heavens. Like what was that term to mean? Like why? And it was showing me that because, often we think of like, okay, are we going into the 5th dimension? Are we in the universal realms? All these different kind of, you could call them spiritual locations, but they're also locations of consciousness. So these energies have been teaching us, and we've been teaching it, and that's what the 12 heavens class is about, is we explore these through Reiki journey techniques each month, one heaven at a time, and get to know it and what it's about and what it's teaching us. So there's journeys that go with it. I also wrote an article about it, explore Reiki journey to explore the 12 heavens for the spring Reiki News magazine, and also have in that how you can explore them on your own, your way. because you don't have to have holy fire for it. Although I do think for myself, the energy of holy fire definitely amplified my connection to it in a way that, it kind of takes me into it a lot. So what we thought we would do is talk about it more. We're going to do a journey about it and get some experience of the actual energy that Reiki takes us into.
I didn't know if you also talked about how they are in the manual, the master manual.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll also be talking about this for the at least next few weeks. So, and then the journey today, I imagine Colleen would go into them a little faster because we don't have a ton of time. So,
yes,
if you're, like, oh, I wanted to experience that longer, we might be doing some extracurricular journeys that, we will just even release on our YouTube that maybe go just slightly slower. So,
yeah. And there will also be opportunities to listen for information in the journey today. And also, if you want to have a journal, you want to write answers down, do automatic writing, there will be an opportunity for that too. So as Robyn said, what we're going to do is do a journey to these levels of consciousness, explore them within yourself. They're part of you. You have everything from the duality of your human consciousness all the way to the fully enlightened self in the 12th heavens of consciousness. They exist within. You have had lifetimes of memory of them. They're part of your cellular knowledge. They're also part of knowledge that is passed on through humanity and the creation of us. And they also exist in the world around you. And that's what we know here on the earth. We are very aware that this is the dual realm. There's lower and higher frequencies of consciousness, behavior, action, feeling, all of those things. Well, again, what we talk about all the time is how Reiki energy entrains you into those higher levels of consciousness within you. And that even goes back to the teachings of Namaste. The divine in me sees the divine in you. And when often for me, it's like a lot of times it's easier for me to see the divine and everything else around me. And then I can see it in myself easier. So a lot of times I get there that way, like, how do I see it? Because the world can be so beautiful. And I can take a moment to connect into the beauty. So the journey we're going to do today is going faster than what we will be doing in the classes, of course. And as Robyn said, we're going to be going over this for at least the next couple weeks and doing more journeys with it and giving you the ability to just do this for yourself. We'll be posting it on YouTube, the journey. You can come back and redo it, and you can explore each one on your own. So go ahead and get comfortable and close your eyes and take some deep breaths. And place your hands in Gasho. Focus your attention on the space between your palms as Reiki activates in your hands all of the Reiki that you are connected with in your way. Breathe deeply now. Open your heart and receive. Place your hands comfortably on your body and receive Reiki. Breathe deeply, and as you breathe in the light and the power of love, power symbol. And as you breathe in the power of love, it travels in on your breath and reveals the power of love within you. right here at the core of your being, awakening and revealed in your inner awareness. As you breathe in the light and the power of the divine mind, the pure mind. And the light of the divine mind travels in on your breath and awakens your divine mind, flowing through your body in every single system, your auric field around you. Your divine mind awakens within you in your cellular memory, here right in the depths of your gut brain, your heart brain, your brain, your divine brain, all of it aligned, receiving from the divine mind of the earth, of creation, of the physical realms of the world, the divine mind of the heavens, the infinite creation, in all the ways it is known. Pure consciousness flows in on your breath and awakens your higher thought, your higher consciousness, and reveals the field of possibilities within you. Your authentic intuition and imagination are revealed. Your inner truth, inner awareness, your inner authority revealed. Breathe deeply and receive as the divine mind awakens insight, inspiration, awakens innovation, clarity of mind, solutions, resourcefulness. And as you breathe in the light and the power of the divine heart. And in the moment, when the power of love and the light and pure consciousness became self-aware, your spirit, your unique self, and that spark of light, that spark of creation is right here within you revealed, and it shines through your heart light. And your heart light shines in front of you and behind you, above you, below you, through you, on each side, within you. You are extraordinary and beautiful. An illumined being human at this moment in your soul's history. And all the gifts and talents of your soul's history are here within you. And you breathe deeply and receive the light of the earth like the tree of life. Your branches reaching into the heavens, receiving the wisdom of the earth, the wisdom of the infinite, by all the names it's known and called by each of you. And your perceptions expand, and your spirit ignites within. And all around you revealed are the beautiful beings of the light, the enlightened ones, the illumined ones. And they gather here with you to reveal to you, inside of you, who you truly are, your authentic self. Divine animal kingdom is here, the angels and archangels, our brothers and sisters in the light, and the ascended masters, the great teachers who came before us, the descendants who come after. And the sacred and beloved ones each of you is in relationship with, is there with you, gathered here in this great circle of light, inviting you. And they're showing you now that where you are at this time in your soul's history is here in the first heaven, being a human being, the consciousness of your human spirit, your divine spirit, embodied, physical, here in the world at this time in your soul's history, at this time in the history of humanity. The rising of the sun, the rising of the moon, the tides of the earth, and the rhythms of this universe, all right here aligned with you. Remembering here the first heaven, the earth is the realm of duality, higher and lower frequency, right here and within you. And as you breathe in all this light, and it accesses these higher frequencies of you here at this moment in your inner awareness. And you imagine now the beautiful bridge of light. You've been here before. And the bridge and the beautiful beings of the light are inviting you to cross to the other side, the place of the third heaven, the place of the beginning of the enlightened realms, where all there is love, and all there is the realms of higher consciousness within you. And so you step onto the bridge, and you're welcomed and celebrated here. A beautiful light from the highest heavens is shining on you, and the light of the moon and the night sky, and the illumination of the dark and the light and the balance, the power of love, and your divine mind and pure heart. As you step onto the bridge and you begin walking across, and the colors of the earth and the colors of the heavens are unified here, integrated, one color, your colors, filling you with the reds and oranges and yellows as you cross over the bridge, filling your body, your chakras, the elements of the earth, the elements of creation. And as you continue across the bridge, through the greens you see on the other side is the third heaven. Flowing under the bridge is the river of peace, flowing from sacred mountains in the distance. And the light from the heavens is shining on everything, filling everything, including you, with amazing grace. The songs of the angels flow over you and begin to just wash away those ways and worries of the world. Can just sometimes hide you from your own view. The lower frequencies of the first heaven. And the songs of the angels reveal your song and your song and your light. And the power of love that is within you reveals your authentic self and who you truly are. And you travel over the bridge, through the blue, the indigo, and the violet, and arrive on the other side, and find yourself in the place where all there is love. Everything is filled with amazing grace. You see the pathway following along the river. And here in the third heaven, you recognize the power of your authentic self revealed, your own light revealing from you. The enlightened beings are here, And they invite you to walk along with them, showing you almost like they're just so excited that you're here with them in your inner awareness, because they want you to remember that all this inner awareness happening right now is within you. It's right here within you. And the light of Reiki lifts you to these higher levels of inner awareness and your inner truth within you. And you listen, walking along the riverbanks. You find yourself at the river's edge, and you cup your hands into the clear, pure, living waters. Take a long drink. The waters flow through your body and empowers and strengthens your light. And you breathe deeply and receive. You see along the riverbanks, up ahead on the pathway, is the great tree of life. And you decide you'd like to go there for this exploration within you. As you walk along the riverbanks, and you can smell the sweet fragrance of the flowers and feel the life force of the earth within you, the rhythm and the heartbeat of the earth, and the rhythm and the heartbeat of the heavens. Here in this extraordinary place where all there is love. And so you go to the beautiful tree and you decide to sit underneath its great canopy. And as you stand there underneath the tree and look up and see, it's almost like the whole universe is there. Its great roots encircling the tree, stability of life, the earth and the heavens, as above, so below, as below, so above. And you realize this is like you, made of the earth, made of spirit, and all the levels of consciousness that are here within you and on the earth and in your life at this moment. So you decide to sit underneath the tree and lean against its great trunk. Divine animal kingdom is grazing all around you, and you can hear the songs of the birds, the four winds. And as you are here, you go within and listen. And now your consciousness begins to lift. Here from the third heaven, take a moment and really notice all around you. Notice the branches above you and feel the energy here. The beings of the light, notice them here. Notice the sounds. What does it smell like? Go within and notice your feelings here in the third heaven. And now you're going to lift your consciousness up into the fourth heaven. Let Reiki take you and your imagination. Expand your perceptions and notice through your inner awareness, the consciousness within you, here in the fourth heaven and all around you. Expand your perceptions to the spirit guides. What are they like here? Now notice who you are here. And now go within and listen for a moment. And think of a question that you have that you would like to receive an answer for. And here in the fourth heaven, listen for your question. And now you're going to lift your consciousness, letting Reiki carry you up into the fifth heaven. And notice all around you. Now lifting into the sixth heaven. And now going into the higher depths of your pure human spirit in the seventh heaven. Go within and perceive you. Lift to the 8th heaven. Now go within and perceive your pure human spirit here. Now as you are unified here with your divine spirit, lift your awareness to the 9th heaven, your divine awareness. Now lifting to the 10th heaven, lifting to your consciousness. Your divine spirit and human spirit, one light, lifting to the 11th. And now lift to the 12th heaven of consciousness. The purity of your divine spirit in this human life at this time in your soul's history. Lift to the 12th heaven. Here resides the gift of your spirit, those that you brought with you. Receive gifts and talents and abilities of your spirit here in the 12th heaven. Invite these levels of consciousness to reveal to you within you and around you, above you, below you. Your spirit, gifts, and talents revealed within you. And now you bring your awareness as you descend back through the heavens, and these gifts coming with you, inspiration and insight. So you come back through the 11th heaven. Your divine spirit here in the 10th. Your wisdom and knowledge here in the 9th. Integrating with your human spirit here in the 8th. Purity of your human spirit as you descend into the 7th heaven. And shift into the 6th. Notice your body here. The 5th heaven, the realms of grace. And now back to the 4th, where you asked to receive the question that you have inside. And it all is here as you shift to the 3rd heaven. Leaning against the tree of life. Divine beings all around you. The river of peace and life. Breathe deeply and receive. Bring your awareness to the 3rd heaven. The field of possibilities, the blessing fields, rivers of peace, the ocean of holy love, all is here. And you remember that you belong here as well. And you invite your question to come with you as you begin following the pathway of the river to the bridge of light. And you breathe deeply and feel the rhythms here, the colors and the sparkling light as it fills your breath and reveals it all to you here within you. And you step onto the bridge of light now and begin crossing to the other side. Walk through the colors again of violet and indigo, blue and green and yellow. Songs of the angels, awakening and filling your song, revealing the song of your spirit. the song of life, the heart song of the trees and of the rivers and of the people, the earth itself, all in harmony within. Continuing through the yellow, the orange, and the red. And here on the other side, you return your awareness to the first heaven. The awareness of the higher frequencies that are right here within you, your higher thought and higher consciousness, perceiving it all around you. And here in this place, as you go within and you listen deeply with the gifts and talents and abilities that you came here with, in your spirit, your soul, and you bring the awareness of the question that you have. And invite the solutions. Invite the possibilities. As you listen for your choices and make conscious choices, open your heart and receive insight, answers from within you, around you, the spiritual guidance, your spirit guidance right here. Breathe deeply as you are embodied. This is where you are in your soul's history. And so you listen. Divine spirit and human spirit, active today in your life today. What is your next step? Take a moment and listen. What is your next step? And invite the insights to continue from these levels of consciousness, to show up at all different times. Answers and questions and things to know from within you, the higher frequencies around you. The Reiki energy giving you access to the life force within you, the light force within you. Breathe deeply and receive. Look inside and say thank you to you for listening to you, giving yourself access to you and your inner truth. Thank you to the enlightened ones. We welcome your guidance and inspiration and insight and knowledge. Thank you. Thank you to the teachers who came before us and the descendants who come after. And we say thank you to each other, this beautiful community, as we join together, contributing to love and wellness here in the world, in our own lives, for the people, the animals, the earth itself. Thank you. And so it is. And now you can begin bringing your self-awareness back into your eyes and your breath. You can take as long as you like to come back.